Like, you've had Michael Pollan on the show
Yeah.
before. He wrote that Omnivore's Dilemma, and
Yeah.
in it he just said, basically, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, hunting is so different from the inside than it is from the outside.
Yes.
It's so easy to view hunting in the lens of, like, there's a dude sitting behind a deer smiling and grabbing its antlers.
There's also the problem that malnutrition in this country is almost non-existent. Fat people are poor people in this country, which is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, poor people are fat.
Yeah.
Which is one of the weirder things about our society. This has never happened in the history of human beings, that the poor people were the big fat ones.
They got cell phones.
I mean, there's a lot of rich people that are fat too, don't get me wrong. But people don't have a problem being fat.
Sure.
Right? And this doesn't mean that there's not a lot of malnutrition. There most certainly is. But it's nutrition. It's not a lack of calories. Lack of calories was a massive problem throughout most of human history. The lack of food. So it's the access to food is so normal to us. It's so easy.
But the unfettered access to food is what's really normal now.
Yes.
That's what's changed with industrialization and coming
Fast
on.
food.
Like, fast food.
Fast food is
processed food is fucked.
Yeah, even if you go back to when hunting was more normal in the 1920s or the 1930s, or something, it was really normal. There was also no fast food.
Yeah.
So when you would get a roast, even if you went to a butcher and you got a roast and you brought it home and you were making roast beef and you're cooking it, or your uncle shot a deer.
Well, when was the last time milk was delivered to your door?
Yeah, right.
Not my dad. So there's a lot of different.
It was raw.
It was raw.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different. Yeah, like the removal from the actual process that hunters go through. But
actually, it might not have been raw. Like, when did they start pasteurizing and homogenization? When was it?
That's a Jamie thing.
That was Louis Pasteur.
Pasteur.
Yeah, that is who it was. Pasteurization, right? That's what it came from.
Yeah,
Louis
pasteurized milk.
When did they start implementing that? Like, when you would get the milk on your door in those glass jars. Didn't that milk go bad quick, though?
But that's, my grandparents, that's what they would describe, the Milkman.
1880s.
So when it started?
That's when it started. I wonder when it was common. I wonder if it was...
But you think about, like, market hunting. We always talk about in hunting, like, the turn of the century being this huge moment in hunting conservation. Market hunting really became a thing when it accelerated when refrigeration became a reality.
Right.
And it accelerated when railroads could take meat from the Great American West back to the cities in the East Coast. And so those things, like, accelerated, that technology and those things accelerated market hunting and the depredation of things like the white-tailed deer and the buffalo, as we all famously